The Man Who Lit the World, The Story of Nikola Tesla. In 1856, in the small village of Smiljan, in what is now Croatia, Nikola Tesla was born. His father, Milutin, was a Serbian Orthodox priest, and his mother, Georgina, was a talented inventor of household tools. From a very young age, Nikola showed a brilliant and restless mind. He loved to watch the water flow and spin the wheels of the local mill, always wondering how he could make things move without touching them. He saw the world not just as it was, but as it could be, full of unseen forces waiting to be used. Tesla's intelligence was extraordinary. He possessed a photographic memory and could perform complex calculus in his head. While attending the Polytechnic School in Graz, Austria, he encountered a demonstration of the Gramme dynamo, a device that produced direct current, DC electricity. Tesla noticed the constant sparks and inefficiency caused by the commutator, the part that reverses the current. Tesla declared to his professor, Professor Poeschl, that the machine needed no such device. The professor scorned the idea, but Tesla could not shake the feeling that a simpler, better way existed. The problem of eliminating the commutator became an obsession for years, consuming Tesla's thoughts. Then, in 1882, while walking in a park in Budapest, reciting poetry with a friend, the solution flashed into his mind: a rotating magnetic field. He realized he could use two or more alternating currents, AC, that were out of sync to create a spinning force without physical contact. The moment was so clear that he quickly drew the complete motor design in the dirt with a stick. He had discovered the principle that would power the modern world. 2 years later, in 1884, Tesla arrived in New York City with just 4 cents in his pocket, a few poems, and plans for his AC motor. He quickly found work with Thomas Edison, whose DC power system was already electrifying parts of the city. Edison promised Tesla a huge bonus, $50,000, if he could solve major problems with Edison's DC dynamos. Tesla succeeded, improving the machines immensely. However, when he asked for the promised payment, Edison dismissed it as a joke, saying Tesla didn't understand American humor. The disagreement led to Tesla immediately quitting his work for Edison. The two men had fundamentally different ideas about electricity. Edison believed in direct current, DC, which could not travel efficiently over long distances. Tesla knew alternating current, AC, was the future, because it could be transformed to high voltage for long-distance travel and then reduced for safe household use. For a difficult year, Tesla had to work digging ditches, but his belief in AC never wavered. Finally, investors recognized the genius of his AC patents, and Tesla formed the Tesla Electric Company. Soon after, he met George Westinghouse, the owner of the Westinghouse Electric Company. Westinghouse, a brilliant inventor himself, immediately understood the vast potential of Tesla's polyphase AC system. He purchased all of Tesla's patents for a large sum of cash and royalties. This partnership began the legendary War of the Currents. Edison and his backers launched a fierce public relations campaign against AC. They claimed that high-voltage AC was deadly, even staging shocking public electrocutions of animals to prove their point. Tesla and Westinghouse fought back with public demonstrations, showing how AC could be stepped down safely and efficiently. Tesla demonstrated the true power of AC, that it could be transmitted far beyond the range of DC. The climax of the war came in 1893 with the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. This massive event needed to be illuminated. Edison bid with his DC system, but Westinghouse, using Tesla's AC technology, won the contract because his bid was far lower and his system was more robust. Tesla installed hundreds of thousands of light bulbs, and the sight of the glittering white city at night instantly convinced the world that AC was the superior system for modern electrification. The final proof of AC's dominance arrived in 1895, the harnessing of Niagara Falls. Westinghouse, using Tesla's generators, designed the world's first large-scale hydroelectric power station there. For the first time, electricity was generated and transmitted over long distances, initially 20 miles to Buffalo, New York. Tesla's polyphase system had successfully tapped the raw power of nature, delivering clean energy to cities far away. With the War of the Currents won, Tesla continued his immense, imaginative research in his own laboratories in New York. There, he developed the famous Tesla coil, a transformer that could produce incredibly high voltage and high-frequency alternating current. This invention laid the groundwork for radio communication, X-rays, and many other technologies we use today, including the principles of remote control. Tesla was always a decade ahead of his time. Tesla's ultimate dream was wireless energy, delivering electricity through the air to anyone, anywhere. To test this vast ambition, he built a massive experimental station in Colorado Springs. Here, he conducted enormous high-voltage experiments, generating spectacular artificial lightning bolts hundreds of feet long. He proved that the Earth itself could conduct electrical energy, but unfortunately, the technology to commercialize this expensive, visionary dream was beyond the reach of his investors. Nikola Tesla died in New York City in 1943. Although he did not achieve all of his wildest dreams, his legacy is immeasurable. The AC motor, the rotating magnetic field, and the entire system of power generation and distribution he championed are the foundational technologies of the modern world. Every time you flip a light switch, turn on a computer, or charge a device, you are using the innovations of the brilliant, visionary man who truly lit the world.